of our problem solving and reasoning ideas that we have covered in class, and a new one that we have not covered in class. In class, we looked at this idea of something squared and asking, will it always give a positive result? True or false? Will this here always equal a positive result? So going back over what we did in class, we remembered that A is a variable. A variable meaning that it can vary in its value. So A can be anything we need it to be for this question. Knowing that we have been doing integers, we should test the value of A being a positive number and test the value of A being a negative number, because integers are positives and negative whole numbers including 0. So we go back to our idea of A squared. So positive 9 times positive 9. Remembering that two same signs gives us a positive answer, but it's common sense that positive 9 times positive 9 gives us positive 81. If we use A squared over here and we square our negative number, timesing it by itself is squaring. We know that 3 times 3 is 9 is our digit, and we have two of the same symbols, so it is a positive 9 as an answer. So whether we have A as a positive number or A as a negative number, our answer is going to be true. A squared will always give a positive result. In class, we also looked at A cubed and asked true or false. Will A cubed always equal a positive answer? We'll keep our same numbers. We'll say A equals positive 9 for our first test and A equals negative 3 for our second test. We remember that A cubed equals the number multiplied by itself 3 times. Okay, so over here A cubed is going to be negative 3 times negative 3 times negative 3. So here, remembering that we do one thing at a time. 9 times 9 is positive 81, and then we'll finish it off with our positive 9 again. Don't be scared to do some working. 81 times 9. 1 9 is 9. 8 9s are 72. Maybe we could have chosen a smaller number so we didn't have to go away and do extra work, but it's not a bad thing to go away and do some working. So we got 9 times 9 is 81 positive. Times by positive 9 again. Our answer here, we kind of knew that it was going to be a positive 729 is our digit. Okay, over here we go negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9, because two same signs gives us a positive answer. To finish off, we need to multiply it by negative 3. We know that 9 3s are 27. This time we have two different signs. Negative 27 is our answer. So will A cubed always equal a positive response? False. If the A has a negative value, A cubed is going to be negative. So we answer false because we have negative 27 over here. It's not always going to equal positive. Okay, I'll make one more worksheet. This is something that we have not covered in class, so make sure you have a look at it. It might help you for your test. Let's look at the idea of there are two numbers that we have to work out. Two numbers, what are they? We know that the sum of them and the product value. Let's say the product value is negative 18. Let's say the sum is negative 3. Let's remember what these words mean. Sum is plus. So when we plus these two unknown numbers together, okay, when we plus them together, we get negative 3. Product is times. When we times them together, we get negative 18. For these problems, I think it's better to start with your product and work out what 18 can look like as a negative. Okay, it can look like 9 times negative 2, or negative 2 times 9, because both of those equal negative 18. I know that 6 times 3, negative, or negative 3 times 6 times together will give me negative 18. So we need to know our options. Then we need to look at our options and say, well, what is the sum? 9 plus 2 and 9, our 9s and our 2s. We know that if we go, well, 9 plus negative 2 is going to get us to 7, okay? Negative 2 plus 9 is going to get us to positive 7, so these don't seem to be working when we look at this answer. Let's look at these ones, but these look more possible. What is 6 plus now, because we're thinking about a sum? 6 plus negative 3 equals positive 3. So that's not correct, because we need to get to negative 3. Try this one. Negative 3. Sorry, I should make that, and that. So we have those as opposite, those as opposite. So we'll go positive 3. So we've already tried the negative 3 thing. We need to try the negative 6 thing. Okay, what is positive 3 plus negative 6? Positive 3 plus negative 6 gets us to our negative 3. Hooray! Positive 3 and negative 6 gets us to that. Positive 3 and negative 6 gets us to that. So our two numbers are positive 3 and negative 6. That is our answer. Positive 3 and negative 6, when we plus them together, gets us negative 3. Positive 3 and negative 6, when we multiply them out, gets us negative 18. Let's try one more of those. Okay, what are the two numbers? Okay, we need to work out what are the two numbers. Making them up here as I go, we might say the two numbers give us a sum and a product. Okay, the two numbers give us a product, this time of negative 20. When we multiply them, we get negative 20. When we plus these numbers, we get, this time I'll make it positive 1. So, like I was giving you the hint, I think it's easier to go with the product. We've got negative 2 times positive 10 will give us negative 20. I'll make sure I switch it this time, and negative 10 times positive 2 will give us negative 20. Looking at 10 and 2, when I'm plussing them together, I'm not going to get anywhere near positive 1. What else gets us to negative 20? Negative 4 times positive 5 will get us to negative 20, and negative 5 times positive 4 will give us to negative 20. So as I'm looking at my 4s and 5s, okay, these look a lot more likely to get me the positive 1 somehow. So let's test these. Let's plus them together. Negative 4 plus 5. Negative 4 plus 5 gives me positive 1. This looks to be the answer. Let's just check. Negative 5 plus positive 4 gets me to negative 1. So this is definitely our answer. Negative 4 times positive 5 gives me negative 20 as a product. Negative 4 plus positive 5 definitely gives me positive 1 as an answer. So my two numbers are negative 4 and positive 5. So that might just be worth looking at as a problem-solving option in your test. Thank you.